Miss Teen South Carolina. This poor girl. But you know what? Of course it's going to work out for her because now, if you haven't seen it, we're going to show it to you in a second. This is all over YouTube. Probably got about 8 million hits or whatever it got of her trying to answer a question in the Miss Teen USA pageant. By the way, as you're going to see here in this interview, she came in fourth anyway. They don't give a damn about the questions. She should have come in dead last with this answer, but she came in fourth. You know why? Because she's hot. That's what they care about. But in good conscience, they couldn't have her come in first. But this is definitely going to help her because this just makes her more famous. And if you're more famous, you're in a lot. Who would have known Miss Teen South Carolina otherwise? Nobody. Would have gone in obscurity. It totally helps her. But the Today Show tries to help her out in a very goofy way by doing an interview with her where they try to, like, buck her up. I don't think that it does really any favors for her. But I'll let you judge for yourself. Here's the Today Show from yesterday.
Thanks. Now to a video clip that's become the talk of the Internet. It's taken from Friday's Miss Teen USA pageant.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future.
In South Carolina, Caitlin Upton, good morning.
Good morning.
You're so nervous about this, but let me tell you something. You have no idea what this man says on a regular basis on this live program.
No, please.
And it was the first time actually you had been on national television.
Come on, say something stupid again. Come on.
It was just one of those moments when you were asked this question. I'm sure everything came at you at once.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Very
everything did come at me at once. I was
Such as,
overwhelmed,
like?
and I made a mistake.
As we've said, we do live television every day. Caitlin, I can't even count the number of times I've said things, and then we've all gone to commercial break, and we look at each other like, what did you just say? I mean,
I give you a lot of credit for being here. You know, you could just go under the covers, but here you are sitting here to laugh at yourself. So you know what I say? Good girl.
Please.
Good girl, you.
The high five.
Yes, definitely.
You want to redo on that question?
I would love to answer that question.
Okay, so let me ask you that question again. The
Here we
question
go.
is, recent polls have shown that a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is, Caitlin?
Well, personally, my friends and I, we know exactly where the United States is on our map. I don't know anyone else who doesn't, and if the statistics are correct, I believe that there should be more emphasis on geography in our education so people will learn how to read maps better.
Yay! That's a good answer.
I think they should just do the thing over on Friday. Come on, let's go back to Friday night. What are your plans? What do you want to do? I mean, in terms of after that pageant, what are your goals?
Well, my goal is to attend Appalachian State University, major in graphic design. Once graduate from there, go to LA and go into the International Academy of Design and Technology, major in special effects, learning to design special effects for movies and television.
I know you.
Good for you.
Of course you
Well,
are.
you've got a lot of grit.
There's so many things I love about that. First of all, how patronizing was that? High five! For Ann Curry, what are you, Borat? High five! Okay. And then, we have the same problem here all the time. When we're like, such as the Iraq and U.S. Americans and on South Africa and other Asian countries like that. By the way, that's the one I missed that I saw on the replay there. South Africa and other Asian countries like that. Okay. And then when she re-answered the question, I was like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't ask her again. Don't ask her. Right? And she's like, personally, me and all my friends totally know where the U.S. is on a map. Ooh, wow. And she's like, if that statistic is true, and I don't really know anybody like that, but we need more geography. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, if I was doing the interview, you know what? I'm full of shit. I probably wouldn't have done it either. But what I would have loved to have done is put up a map of the world and be like, okay, first, where's the U.S.? And I think she would have gotten. Okay, I'm going to be fair to her. I think she would have. Where is the Iraq? And then where is South Africa? And where are the rest of the Asian countries? But look, the thing is, I know why the Today Show did it like that, because, your heart goes out to her. Of course you do. She's a young girl. Honestly, Look, I'll play it straight up with you. She's obviously not very bright, okay? I don't care how flummoxed you are by the question. And what she didn't see it coming, everybody prepares for the question. You know, as part of the pageant. It's not like they're like, oh, we changed the pageant at the last second. We're going to ask a question. Miss T, South Carolina, what do you think about maps? She's like such as Iraq? You know? You knew the question was coming. Okay, but, you know, people get nervous, and I get that, and I feel bad for her. I really do. Although you couldn't tell by this. But I do. But no matter how flummoxed you get, that answer made no freaking sense in any way, shape, or form. All right. Well, and I'm sure if I had her here, I'd wuss out, and I'd be like, oh, Caitlin, you did a great job. You know, hey, you're 18, you're a little too young. Come back in a couple of years, and don't worry. When you're here in L.A., I'll hook you up with the design and the graphic. I got you covered, Caitlin. Don't worry about it. She is beautiful. I'll give her that. All right, Caitlin, chin up, man. Appalachian State. You're going to rock.